to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about my new piercings that I just got. I actually got two of them. One is the Daith piercing. I think it's pronounced Daith. I hear people say it two different types of ways, but I'm going to say Daith because that's how my piercer said it, and that's how I think you should. Not supposed to say it, but that's how I think it is pronounced. But I have my Daith pierced, and I also have my tragus pierced, and I'll try to zoom in so you can see it before I get started. Okay, so I zoomed in the camera so you can see the piercings more clearly. But this is the Daith piercing that's on the inside, and then this is the tragus piercing. I got the Daith piercing first, and then I got my tragus done. And then these two are just old piercings, but that's the look of both of my new piercings. And with both of my piercings, I went to the same piercer. His name is Cody, and he works for Urban Tattoo and Piercing here in Arlington, Texas. He's a great piercer. I definitely recommend him. He answers any questions you got, and he also explains everything that he does before he do it, so he can kind of let you know what he's doing, and you just won't be lost of what's going on. So I really did appreciate him doing that. But the tragus piercing is actually the first piercing that I want. I actually wanted this one for a long time, but for some reason I was just scared to get it, so I kept always going back and forth. Should I get it or shouldn't I not get it? But I finally just made the decision to get it. But before I got my tragus, I actually got my Daith done first, and I actually did it at the last minute because I was going in to get my tragus, but then I switched it to the Daith because I was actually doing research of Daith piercings, and I actually learned that with some people that whenever they get the piercing, they can cure migraines and headaches. And for me, I suffer from migraines and headaches every few days. If it's not a migraine, then it's a headache. And I do little things to try to help my headaches, but you know, I said, let me try this piercing because one of my friends posted about it, that she recently got it done and it helped her headache. So, you know, worst case scenario, I was like, if it didn't work, you know, I have a pretty piercing. If so, you know, it's a win-win situation. So I ended up getting that first. And I would say pain level with 1 being not hurting at all to 10 being the worst pain ever, I would say the Daith piercing was a 4. And the reason why, because the actual piercing to me didn't hurt as bad as I thought. And I'm a person that can't take pain at all. I don't even like plucking my eyebrows because it's, for me, it's so painful. So for me to say a 4, you know, I think that's a, what I'm trying to say, it's really not that bad as I thought it was going to be. The worst part for me is when actually, not the piercing, but actually putting the jury in. That part was kind of more painful than everything. But actually, once he got the jury in, it was, you know, good. You know, I didn't have any problems. When I got home, my ear was kind of aching a little bit. I wouldn't say like a throbbing pain, but it was a little ache, so I just took a little medicine, and after I took the medicine, the pain was gone, and then I haven't had any problems since then. I've been having this for almost 3 weeks, no problems. As I said, the next day after I got it done, only time it was sore is kind of when I touched it to clean it or whatever, but just me sitting, talking, or everyday things, it didn't hurt at all. I was able to go back and exercise and everything like that, so that one was good. But yeah, definitely I would say this was a 4. Then about a week ago, I went to go get my tragus done, and I kind of got that as an anniversary gift, so I ended up getting that one. Same piercer, same place. And also, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I'll in the description box I'll put the shop and the piercer information if anybody that's around the Arlington area want to go try them out. I think they're a good shop. But yeah, I went to my same piercer to get my tragus done, and out of the 10-point scale, this one, I would say my lows were a 1 because this didn't hurt at all. So I would say the tragus was a 2, which was surprisingly, but no, it didn't hurt. It just felt like a little pinch, and that was it. I didn't have any problems when he put the jewelry in. That's why I said it didn't hurt. It's just a little pinch, you know. Just I couldn't give it a 1 because it didn't feel like my lobes. But that's why I said I know if I can do it, I think anybody can do this one. So it's real easy. I didn't hear the pop. I know some people say when they get the tragus pierced, they hear a popping noise. I didn't hear that. As I say, it was just like a pinch feeling, and actually it felt warm, like it was kind of hot, but outside of that, that was all. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My daughter was at the door, so she wanted to come in. So if you hear her talking or if she makes an appearance, that's her. So sorry about that. But aftercare has been going pretty good. It's real simple. I just use salt, water, and tea tree oil, and that's it. Usually in the mornings when I wake up, sorry about that. Usually in the mornings when I wake up, I do a salt water soak, which is basically hot water, sea salt. Don't use regular salt, use sea salt. And I let it soak between 5 to 10 minutes, but I just fill it up in a cup, put it in my ear, kind of tip over, or kind of really push it in and hold it up like this to let my ear soak. Just so, you know, it can get clean and get any bad bacteria or anything that's there. But, you know, mostly just to clean it. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, I just do a salt water soak, and I also sometimes to get the crust that kind of forms around like the hole of my piercing, I also use salt water that's in a water bottle. Basically, this is just salt mixed in with water and a little bit of tea tree oil, and I mix this up in my bottle. Take a Q-tip and dip it inside, and then go in and kind of get the crusties off, because you know you don't want that to stay on there. And then a couple times a week, I don't do this every day, I use tea tree oil. Same thing, just use a Q-tip, dip it in tea tree oil, and then just stick it in and clean out the crust. And also I use the tea tree oil to prevent those bumps from forming on my piercing. So for I guess how it's going now, it's going good just using those two just to clean it. I haven't had any problems, no type of crazy infections. Fingers crossed it won't happen, but yeah, it's pretty good. And another thing I want to mention is sleeping. I actually wanted to get some piercings on my right side, but I'm gonna wait a while, at least to this heal up just a little bit. I mean, these piercings take up anyway from 6 months to a year, so it's not going to be a fast healing, but I at least want it where it's not painful to sleep on. And it's really not painful, because I have noticed like sometimes in the middle of my sleep I roll over on this side, and then like, you know, I kind of catch myself sleeping on that side, but like my ear is not in pain or it's not sore, so that's a good sign, because I know after my piercings the first few nights it was uncomfortable, but so far it's okay. But I want to still give it some time to heal some more before I can completely just sleep on this side. So basically I've been sleeping on my right side, so I'm gonna let this heal up for a couple of months and then go back and get piercings on this side. But sleeping really hasn't been a problem. I'm more of a stomach sleeper, so I kind of sleep on my stomach like this on the right side, or just lay on my right side. Sometimes I do roll over to my left, but like I said, if I catch myself in the middle of the night, just roll back to the right side. But even when I do, it hasn't really affected my piercings, and everything is still, you know, seems like it's healing fine, and no pains or any soreness or anything like that. So sleeping is good. Okay, as for my future piercings, I do plan on getting some more, so probably in the future I'll probably do another video of some updated piercings. Mostly it's going to stay on my ears, you know. I'm not planning on doing anything to my face, but I plan on getting a third piercing in my lobe area, because that's something else I also wanted. And on my right side, I plan on getting a forward helix piercing. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna do 1 or 2, but I know I want that next, so I'm kind of debating it, but I know I have a few months to think it over, so you know, I'm not stressing about it right now. Okay guys, and I think that's it. As I said, if you really want a piercing, I think you should go for it. My biggest thing why I never did it in the past, because I was just afraid of the pain, but you know, I just decided, like, let me just go ahead and do it. Hey, you know, worst case scenario, you don't like it, you can always take it out, you know, whatever. But but overall, I do like my piercings. I believe that they did a good job. I do recommend my piercer. Like I said again, I'll link all this information below, so if you want to check them out, you can. As I said, he's pretty good. The tattoo shop is pretty good too. I haven't got a tattoo from there, but when I'm there, the place is clean. The staff is friendly. Each time I go there, you know, I'm always being helped. Sorry, my daughter, she's trying to shake the table. Okay, put her up here because she just wants camera time. But overall, that's what I say. I do like my piercings. I plan on getting some future ones, so look out in the future for more videos of piercing videos, you know, whenever I decide to get some, but I do. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comments below. As I said, I'm not a piercer, so I can't give you detail, but I can just tell you about my experience. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the comments below, and if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Thank you. I've been thinking too much.